Hey, this is Fatima, and welcome to the Swarm Podcast. Today I'm going to read you a story called The Ghost Nun. Since 1923, this historic and beautiful religious academy has served the ever-growing communities of El Paso, Texas, and Juarez, Mexico is one of the city's oldest structures, and its history is apparent with glance at its classic architecture, its immaculate grounds, and especially its looming old tower, which dominate the view. But there is one bit of dark history, or more accurately, folklore, associated with this noble institution, and it centers around the State Tower. Even though there is no historical evidence to support the spooky story, the haunting of Loreto's Tower is one of El Paso's favorite ghost tales, and was being whispered during dark nights way back when my grandmother attended boarding school there. The lore states that on certain nights the specter of the ghostly nun can be seen pacing slowly back and forth up in the highest reaches of the tower. Her shadowy figure is in its oldest fashioned habit, just visible through the arched openings. The reason for this restless apportionment seem to differ depending on the teller, but they all involve an illicit pregnancy on the nun's part. In some versions, she was blocked away in the tower to cover her shameful betrayal of her holy vows. In other versions, the unfortunate nun took her own life in the tower to spare herself and the academy embarrassment. While there was no historical record of any such evidence associated with Loreto, it's the very unprovability of such tales that sometimes teases us when its mysterious possibilities. Whatever the case, there are still those who convince that they have seen the ghostly nun of the tower roaming among the shadows in the night.